On-premise remote API service allows non-APC customers to use the Abacus mobile app and to provide a client portal to their clients. In this video, we'll cover all the steps to get this service set up for your firm. Customers need to decide whether to install the on-premise remote API service on the AbacusLaw server or on a machine connected to the AbacusLaw server. This will be a personal preference for each organization. For example, if the AbacusLaw server is overused, an organization might need to use a new machine. Install on a Windows 10 Pro machine or Windows 2019, 2016, or 2012 R2 server. If you're not installing on the AbacusLaw server, ensure that the machine you're installing on is networked to the AbacusLaw server. Know the Windows machine name and the IP address of the server you're installing on. Ensure that the latest Windows updates have been installed. Open Server Manager. Select Manage, Add Roles and Features. Highlight Server Selection. Highlight Server Roles. The next steps depend on your type of server. Check these options. Click Next until the Install button is enabled, then click Install. Check these options. Click Next until the Install button is enabled, then click Install. Check these options. Click OK to save the changes. Start the installer program and enter your customer ID and firm name. Click Next. Check to accept the license agreement. Click Next. Leave destination root folder and data directory as is. If you change the data directory, it must be a UNC, not a mapped drive letter. Click Next. Enter the server machine number. Enter the IP address. If installing on the AbacusLaw server, IP address can be 127.0.0.1. Enter the host name from the URL to be used to reach the client portal. For example, if your client portal URL is https://mylawoffice.portal.legal, then the host name is mylawoffice.portal.legal. Click Next. A confirmation message appears after the installation is finished. Click Finish. From the control panel, open Administrative Tools. Double-click the IIS Manager to open it. Under Sites, there is an item called Default Website. If you have a website listed under Default Website, then do not stop it. However, if nothing is listed under Default Website, stop it by highlighting Default Website and then clicking Stop in the Manage Website panel. If your database is encrypted, the Abacus Next Data Access API service needs to be started manually. Open Task Manager. Select the Services tab. Highlight Abacus Next Data Access API Service, right-click it, and click Start. Open the Server Manager again. Highlight IIS. Right-click the server name and click Internet Information Services IIS Manager. Highlight Abacus Next REST API. Under Edit Site, select Bindings. Ensure that the site bindings look like this. Under Edit Site, select Basic Settings. Select Connect As. Ensure that Application User is selected. Double-click Authentication. Ensure that Anonymous Authentication is enabled. Highlight Anonymous Authentication and click Actions Edit. In the Edit Anonymous Authentication Credentials window, ensure that Specific User is selected and set to IUSR. To test your connection, click the link under Browse Website. This confirmation message indicates that the connection is successful.